we're gonna start working on the cabin's roof again, and hopefully by the end of this week, we'll finally be able to say, hey, huge check off the old list, it's done, it's a wrap. But it's really gonna depend on how the work goes for the next few days for us. We've got abundant sunshine, guys, abundant sunshine, not a cloud in the sky. It's actually very, very beautiful out here today. What are we gonna get to, baby, 70s?
Today we're gonna be getting into like 85, I think, or 83.
We're gonna start working on the ridge caps and finally close off the roofing and be done, because literally everything else is done on the roof except for the ridge caps. Yeah. And of course, that plastic that we need to peel. But again, we're not worried about that today. Today, objective ridge caps.
Ridge caps. So biggest thing is the weather. The last little bit, we've literally have had storms or predictions of storms for consecutively every 3 days or every 2 days. And it's one of those things where it's like, man, I really don't want to rip into that and then have my house get flooded.
Yeah.
Or anything else, because I mean, yeah, no, it's only a little bit, but like, and no joke, we've been getting like 2 inches of rain almost every storm, and we're getting that in a small little glass like that, you know, small little cylinder.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do is gonna be opening up the house quite a bit. So if 2 inches could get into that small little cylinder, that's a lot of water that could have went into the house. So I'm glad that we've waited. But this week, it's supposed to be beautiful, sun shining, no storms for like the next 2 weeks from what I can see. So
yeah,
honestly, now's the best time. So let's get into it. That's a big ridge cap. I should be able to mark this real quick where I want it. And then I'll just transfer all the marks when we lay it down. 2 inch. What does that give me in total of like open airway? Just about 4. That should be perfect. That should be perfect. Do the same mark on this end. And that should be 3 7/8. Yeah. If I come back 1/4 of an inch, say, that's gonna be there. I ain't playing this game, man. I tell you what, I did 1/8 of an inch last time thinking it was gonna be good, and that was a pain in my you know what. Hand this up to me when I get up there. I'm going to bring up my tie off up there, so then we can have 2 tie offs easily accessible for us, so we're safe. And that will make it to where when you hand that up to me, I'm a little bit safer because I'll be tied off. One other thing, how's your traction on your shoes?
It's all right.
Perfect. Ooh, it's slick. It sure is pretty up here. this ridge over here out of our way right now.
It's magic fairy builder dust, baby. It's okay.
Good thing is the dust is going to be coming from me, so
Yeah.
this is where I gotta give it a shake on. Okay, go ahead and get yourself. We're going to do the furthest one away from the ridge on this side first.
Okay,
And then we'll get the one closest to it after.
got it. Closest one to the deck first.
Closest one to the deck first.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch your knee, cause
I got it. I will. Right there. Go ahead.
good.
Yep. Magic fairy builder dust.
Doing the one on this side, close to the top of the ridge. When you're good.
Okay. Hold it.
Good.
Good.
Because we're hitting one of the tops over there. I just want to get a nice line. This looks like I'm going to be able to just saw it out. Yay! I saved myself a little bit of headache.
Where do you want me?
Alright. Come a little bit further. Right about there. See if you can find, it's like right at the tip of that thing. I don't know. Can you see it on that? Yeah. That's that one. Alright, we got everything marked out up here. Where it should be. I'm gonna start here. Right here. This piece of the metal needs to come off. That one's staying, that one's staying. So that's gonna give me enough off the edge to where it shouldn't do anything, because that's gonna be the overhang. I wanna give a little bit off the end anyway. So this will be where it starts to bend. This mark right here, I gotta cut. Let's see how quick this is. Over and over and over again. There's one. Watch your head. Yay! I'm at a point where I am going to start cutting out the actual zip board. So let's see how well this thing goes. I don't know how well it's going to be quite honest, or how much I'm going to really be able to do. I might have to be prying and snapping and breaking this zip board out of the way. So we'll see what happens. Can I see through? Does not look like I can see through. So just a little bit. Give myself a tad bit more depth. I'm hoping once I open this, there'll be enough airflow. We'll see what's going on under here. Stud. Stud. Okay. There's a stud there. Okay. Stud. And studs over here. Okay. Man, I tell you what, today is fighting us like no tomorrow. My saw, the blade, it's donezo. And of course, I thought I had more, but I don't. 6.5 inch. All right. I'm going to town, and I'm gonna go get more blades. I really need the diable blades to do what I'm doing. It just cuts so much nicer and so much easier. I don't understand. I thought I had more, but I don't. I'm gonna check one more spot just in case, but 6.5. I think the ones I have 7.25. And I really want the cordless one because yeah, I'm up at the top of the ridge, moving around, and I don't want a cord on me. I already got a rope on me, everything else on me. So I'm gonna run to town real quick, go get myself some more blades, and yeah, we're gonna keep on doing this thing because I fell off this this stoop right here. These weren't really attached. I had them loose because, you know, we gotta do the siding and I gotta move things around. I'm doing all that other stuff and I'm coming down, up and down. And yeah, just one tread fell over and next one fell over and I fell there. Yeah, I hurt, but I'm still moving. And I was up there, we were doing it. It's starting to let in some air in there, that's for sure. But I zapped those things down, so it ain't gonna happen to another person or me again. My body's feeling it. I already know I'm gonna be feeling that in the morning. Holy crap. But there's some light coming in from over there. I got over there, hit a screw, and my blade went dull immediately. Yay. Mind you though, I've used that blade like no tomorrow on this whole project. It's been basically since siding. I got a new blade just for siding and I'm using it like no tomorrow. So, is what it is. It's bound to happen. I'm gonna go get a fuse so that way if I hit another screw, it will, you know, not dull up immediately. I've already cut through quite a bit of screws and metal on top of what I've already grinded off. It's been a lot today, but yeah, the saw blade just said, nope, I've had enough. You've cut too much metal, you've cut too much things, and went kapooey on me. So I'm hoping I can find one that's brand new in the shed over here, but more than likely I'm heading to town. So I'll catch you guys here in just a little bit. All right, I was able to go pick up some new blades because this one is toast. Man, it is gone. I mean, teeth are like completely missing off of it. It's jacked up. I mean, brand new. Looks so much nicer. So I bought 5 because I don't need this happening again. Thankfully, Ace had it in town, so I was able to get it pretty cheap. I think it was only like $12 a blade, or 13, whatever, $12.98 or whatever it was. So not too bad. I've got some more blades and I'm finishing it up today, dang it. I want to at least cut it so that way it is, you know, it's all open and I can get a lot of this dust to blow off in the wind and whatnot over the nighttime. And then when I get up there tomorrow in the morning, we should be able to start actually installing the ridge vent. Sucks that I had to cut out so much metal, but I didn't know exactly where it was going to be and everything. So when we first did the roof, it was this side first. And I was like, I'm just going to do it exact. The other side, I was like, I'm going to have a lot to cut off. Let's take off a couple of inches here. I took off 2 inches extra, and yeah, it worked out perfectly because, yeah, I was able to do what I needed to do and make it run completely where I wanted it. So now I just get to go back and forth and try to get all of this thing situated to where now I can go back tomorrow and actually install it. But weather's still in our favor for this week, and if I can finish up that ridge in you know, a couple of days, that would be awesome because I still have another ridge to do. So I guess it's time for me to get myself fully up there. Keep on zapping away. Now Mel is inside doing what she needs to do. It's getting later. She's actually getting dinner going. We're gonna have some tacos. Back on up there. Let's get it done.
You might be wondering why in the world we're cutting into a perfectly good roof. After all the work it took to get these panels up, why on earth would we slice it open? Well, a roof isn't truly finished until it can breathe. Ventilation is one of the most important parts of building a home, especially out here where the summers are brutal and the winters can get damp. Without it, your attic space becomes a trap for heat and moisture, and that's a recipe for problems. Hot air builds up in the summer, making the whole house harder to cool. And in the winter, moisture from cooking, showers, and even just breathing rises up and it has nowhere to escape. When that happens, it condenses under the roof and actually starts dripping back down inside. That water soaks insulation, stains wood, and before long you've got mold and mildew spreading through your rafters. And once it sets in, it's tough to stop. The air smells musky and the insulation loses its effectiveness, and the whole structure starts to break down. We know firsthand how quickly condensation can cause trouble. You guys remember back in the day with the condensation insulation situation? Yeah. When we first moved into the basement, our insulation started sweating, and we actually had moisture building up on the floors and dripping down to us in the basement. Luckily, that problem didn't last long. We figured it out pretty fast, cut in side vents, added some fans, and let the space breathe. And as soon as we gave that air somewhere to move, the problem cleared right up. And that's exactly what this cut on the ridge is doing for the cabin. By opening up the very top, hot and moist air can escape, while cooler, drier air comes in from the lower vents. It creates a constant flow, like a chimney effect, and that keeps the attic balanced. It keeps the whole house more comfortable year-round, protects the roof from damage, and it makes the whole system last longer. So, while it might feel a little crazy to take a grinder to brand new metal, this step is what makes the difference between a roof that just looks good and a roof that stands strong for decades. At the end of the day, the only thing that's worse than cutting into a brand new roof is not cutting into it.
Alrighty guys, I got it. I got a hole in my roof. All the way down. There it is. Now, I am ready for tomorrow to fully adhere to the ridge cap. I've got to go through, put a Z channel on these two where I didn't cut. Same thing over on that end. And then there's little clips that hold in the actual mesh and everything. And it's a lot easier because I don't have to slide anything into it. I just rivet it to it. So it should be 1,000 times nicer, 1,000 times easier to put that thing together. But that is that. Now my roof and my attic can breathe. So it should be a lot cooler down in the actual cabin and a little bit more airy and everything else, especially if we open up some windows. You'll definitely feel it, that's for sure. So I'm gonna let all this dust and everything blow on out of here, and hopefully tomorrow it'll be gone so I can get back on this. So heck yeah, time to get on down. I'm getting off this roof today. Now there's a hole in our cabin.
There's a hole in the roof, friends.
Yeah, a big old one.
This is probably the only time that we will ever say, yay, we have a hole in the roof.
Yep. And like I said, this is the perfect week to do this. I'm so happy I held off until now because
yeah,
the temperature is perfect.
Yeah.
And it's been nice up there, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a little warm, but it's not like hot and sweaty like how it's been.
Yep.
And it's not raining this week, or not supposed to anyway, so it's perfect time.
It's been pretty crazy though. We had a lot of ups and downs today, but
Yep.
It is what it is. We got that done.
Yeah.
And now tomorrow we'll be able to continue on with it. I had a feeling it was going to be a 2-dayer, and I I've got one big huge thing off the list.
Yeah, check.
So now I got that done. All we got to do is cover it, and that's going to be on another one for you guys.
Yep, we ended up spending all day getting that hole cut. I know that it might not seem like a whole lot to y'all, but that was a lot of work and a trip into town.
Yes, and I've still got it done.
Yeah.
Super happy about that, and I'm starving, so I'm super happy you went and got dinner started. It's going to be here real soon.
Yep, we're having some tacos, Mexican rice, refried beans. The house is smelling really good. So we're gonna go on in and wrap this one up. We wanna thank you so much for hanging out with us today and watching today's episode. We're gonna get back at it. Object of this week is finish the ridge cap so we can say it's done. We don't gotta worry about the roof anymore, and we can continue wrapping up the exterior of this house with the siding. So we're gonna catch you on another one. So until then, friends, know we love y'all and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.
It's so bright in here. That's crazy. Yep, there's a hole in the roof.